So today I'm just going to film this one in our hotel room with what I have because I didn't want to let perfectionism decide for me again, which is kind of what I want to continue talking about. I know I've been talking about it a lot. And after last week's video, I've really been thinking about this idea of perfectionism, how it often feels like effort for me, but I think it's more procrastination, kind of like showing up as productivity. Like I feel like I'm being productive. I feel like I'm putting in a lot of effort and paying attention to details and learning and really like solving problems is a lot of fun to me, and I do enjoy it. And I think I'm good at those type of things. However, those things often um, are procrastination and not necessarily perfectionism. And trying to learn that difference is a challenge for me. I think what it like that idea is what caused me to or kept me from starting a YouTube channel for over a year of wanting to. I spent a lot of time. I was like, oh, I'm going to try to build up a following on Instagram first. And so I would spend a lot of time editing these reels. Even when we went on vacations, we would spend a lot of our time filming stuff, filming content, because I was like, oh, I need this for our channel. And I even started building a website that I have that's kind of built out. I wanted to tie this together with slow travel, which is something that we do want to talk about a lot of. It's the style of travel that I think we do, and I've been really trying to think of like how to explain this to people. And I even came up with a guide to Tokyo, like a slow travel guide to Tokyo that has all of Brandon and I's favorite places and places we want to go to. I built this whole thing. I spent several months doing it, and then just kind of like it's like a PDF that you could have on your phone with links to everything. I'm really proud of it. But then it's just been sitting on my computer. So it's this thing, I guess I'll say like in 2020, when I was learning to edit and editing our first short film, Brandon and I's first short film, Nice to Meet You, which is on this channel as well, I had a little sticky note on my computer that said, don't let perfectionism cause you to have a failure to launch. And I think that thing still has caused that for me. And now I'm understanding that it feels like, it feels, even when you talk about it, it feels justifying or it feels valid to call it perfectionism instead of procrastination. But I don't know if they're that different yet. And I think I have to learn a way um, to know when it's one thing and not the other. Like if I think it's perfectionism, but it's actually this procrastination that is actually protecting me. I'm using a lot of P's from this moment of launching or this moment of vulnerability where you say like, okay, I finally have the thing. And I've spent, 2 months on something that I thought was going to take me a week. But now I'm at the point of like putting it out there, and then somehow I pull back and get scared, and then I kind of move to something else, and then I start working on this thing, getting ready, and I'm like always preparing to launch, and quite often I'm having a failure to launch. It's why when I filmed the first video in this little series recently, or I guess a month and a half ago, it was a big moment for me. And doing every one of these has been a learning process. It's why today I was gonna go back out to the car, but it's raining, it's cold. I think the low tonight is supposed to be 7 degrees. Because I was like, oh, I can't film in this hotel room because it has this generic wall and background, and I was like, oh, this is that thing. This is me wanting to have control over all these things, and and that being the thing that is kind of like stopping me, where right now my whole purpose is momentum, and not waiting to like have everything right to where there's like motivation. Instead, it's like just momentum, just move forward, film another video. Nobody's really watching it anyway, so just like it's just right now I'm just getting in reps. I'm just trying to like just basically building the habit of doing this. Be like, I keep using this analogy of going to the gym. So it's like building the habit of going to the gym, getting comfortable, getting your body used to moving, to lifting weights, just kind of getting in that ritual first so that you can eventually start really training and focusing on whatever. And that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to get these videos out. My goal is to have 10 by the end of the year. This would be video number 6. And I've enjoyed learning in front of the camera. I am an external processor anyways, and so it's been really fun for me. It has gotten a little bit easier. It's not all the way easy yet, but it has gotten a little easier. And today was a fun exercise of like, I was about to like start this whole process of getting dressed and putting on a different outfit and going out to the car because I like the lighting in the car. And I was like, no, that's not the purpose right now. Like preparing, refining, fixing, all these things really do feel productive. Color grading and editing and all of that feels like I'm being productive. But if it takes me 2 weeks to put up a simple video of me just talking about rambling, and then it's how would that be conducive to like videos where I've really put in a lot of thought and storyboarded out and have a whole concept or things we're trying to talk, or I look forward to editing in stuff that we have filmed. And we did a trip with our dads earlier this year, Brandon and my dad. Took them fishing, or my dad took us fishing, something like. We have some videos we want to do. We had a recent trip to Europe. We have a lot of video footage there that we'd love to edit together. But I'm trying to keep myself, it's like almost like I'm needing to work backwards so that I can work forwards. Because perfectionism or procrastination, we'll call them the same thing for me right now. They do come at a cost. It costs momentum, which is what I'm trying to keep up. But I keep hitting these like where I'm like, okay, I'm going to do 2 videos a week. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's been a week and a half and I haven't done one. So I keep kind of killing my momentum a little bit. So I'm trying to like let go of motivation, let go of control, and just momentum, just film these little videos. And I've like the last one, and because of video number 4 took me several days to do. I had to redo it, all this. Video number 5, what I did was once I got it uploaded, it took a long time, but I have a new computer now, so it shouldn't be bad. But once I got it uploaded, I gave myself 10 minutes that I could put a little filters on it, just kind of polish it a tiny bit, and then upload it straight to YouTube. And so I'm going to do the same thing with this one. No more than 10 minutes. I'm setting a timer. I can just, clean up a little bit, trim off, the beginning and end, and then upload it, because this is the lesson I'm trying to learn now. And I am getting more comfortable, being seen, trying, and not feeling like I have to have it all perfect, or, this is me kind of like letting go of that control that causes the failure to launch, and just trying to like practice this launch or launching actually, and get that being something that feels good. And I don't want it to feel heavier than it needs to be. And I think where I was, it just always keeps getting so heavy, and it's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, and I want it to be fun, and it's a passion of mine, and it's a joy of mine, and I'm really excited about what this will open up for me and for Brandon. So yeah, I think that's it. So this is filming in a hotel room in the Midwest when it's cold. I probably could have figured out better background, better lighting, better idea. And it would have felt very productive for me, but it would have probably taken me all day. Then I probably would have run out of time to edit it, and then maybe tomorrow something comes up. Same old, same old. So I'm trying to stick to this momentum thing, um, and let go of some of the control here. And yeah, so I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in if you did tune in, and I will see you next time.